Good morning, children. Sai Ram. Hope everyone is well. I hope you are ready for the exam. Let's have the revision of the first chapter, that is My Lost Dollar. My Lost Dollar, written by Stephen Leacock. You must have gone through the lesson. Then also, let us have a quick recap. Here you can see the picture of the narrator giving money to his friend Todd. Let's have the story. Let's have the key points of the lesson now. The narrator's close friend Todd is going on a holiday to Bermuda. Just before his departure, Todd wants some change to pay for the taxi bills. He borrows $1 from the narrator and departs to Bermuda. 12 months have passed by, but Todd has not bothered to return the money back. The narrator is decent enough not to offend his friend by demanding the money back. The narrator tries many ways to remind Todd about the dollar he owed, but somehow Todd is not able to remember about the money he has to pay back. You know how the narrator tries different ways to make him realize that he has to pay back the dollar. So first he goes to receive him when he comes back from Bermuda and suggest him to take a taxi, but he denies. Okay, then also he doesn't remember that he has to give back the money. Then another time when they had an evening chat, the narrator tries to take up the subject and he talks about the American dollar by asking if it is in circulation in Bermuda too. Todd replies, but the narrator understands that he is unable to make him remind about the unpaid dollar. The narrator meets Todd almost every day in the club, but Todd never mentions about the dollar. Todd even says that he no longer remembers much about the Bermuda trip. So the narrator gets frustrated. And what he does? He adds Todd's name to the list of people who have defaulted to pay. He feels bad to think that even he might have forgotten to repay loan to someone. He gets disturbed, wants to start a back to honesty campaign. While concluding, he doesn't want his forgetful friend to know of the torment the non-payment has caused to him. Comically, he wants the readers not to bring the copies of this story to the University Club Montreal frequented by Major Todd. So this was the story. So what do we find? That the narrator who has lent money to his friend in the hope of getting it back did not get it back. So the dollar was lost. Now let us see the question and answers of the lesson. Some of the question answers we have already given you. The question and answers which we had told you to write, we are giving in this video. So we have the reference to context. One line is taken from the lesson. He merely said that the temperature was up to nearly 100. The figure misled me for a moment. Who is he and where did he mention about the temperature? Now when the question is asked who is he, what is important? So here he is Todd. You have to remember the word important is Todd. Now where did he mention about the temperature? So which word is important? He mentioned that the temperature in Bermuda. So Bermuda is important. Where? And it was nearly 100 degrees. So remember the word which is important. Which temperature was he referring to? He was referring to the temperature in Bermuda. Which figure misled the narrator? The figure 100 misled him. So the word 100 is important here. Why did the figure mislead him? He thought Todd was referring to the dollar, because he thought maybe actually he talked about the temperature, but he thought that he is talking about the dollar. Now let us see some other questions. Why did the narrator suggest that they take a taxi to the club? Now you understand what was the reason? The narrator wanted to get his money back. So he wanted Todd to remember about his dollar. So what did he do? He told him that let us take a taxi so that he will remember that he has to give his money back. So how can you answer in short? The narrator suggested that they take a taxi hoping that Todd would remember that he had borrowed money from the narrator when he fell short of money to pay a taxi. Now next, why is the title My Lost Dollar justified? Now every lesson, whenever the heading is given, you have to understand why the heading is given. Okay, so now this lesson, why it is written My Lost Dollar. So you have to justify, you have to prove. So what will you say? The title My Lost Dollar is justified because the story is about the dollar that was lent but not returned. Why did he give the dollar? He had a hope that he will get it back, but it was not returned. So the dollar is lost. So that is why the title My Lost Dollar is justified. What makes the narrator feel that he would like to return all the money he has ever borrowed? Now why did he feel that he has to give back the money if he has borrowed from others? You know that the way he was, the pain what he had experienced because his friend has not returned the money was so bad. So he thinks that same way people will also feel bad if he has not returned money. So he wanted to give back. So how will you answer in short? The pain he feels due to the fact that Todd doesn't return him his dollar makes him feel like returning any money he might have borrowed. Next question. Do you think the narrator was justified in being upset about the dollar his friend owed him? Give reason. Now, such type of question, whenever they ask you, do you think? So these are personal response type of question. Means whatever you feel, you have to write. Whether you think that it is correct, that the way he felt very bad that his friend has not paid money or not returned the money, right? So whether he was correct in feeling like that. So you can say that yes, because a person who has borrowed money should give it back. It is up to you. Or you may say no, it was only $1, so why he felt bad? He shouldn't have felt bad. After all, he was his friend. So it is up to you whether you feel that it is justified or not. You have to give reason. So children, here afterwards, always such type of question you have to answer on your own. Whenever such type of question comes in the exam, don't leave it. Just write whatever you feel like and you will get marks, right? Now we have some synonyms for you. So synonyms means similar meaning. So which are the words? Prospect means hope. Frank means honest. Esteem, here it means respect. Demeanor, behavior. These are the similar meaning words. It is already given in the textbook. So next word, expansion. So here in this story it means generosity. Recollection, the action of remembering. Grudge, a feeling of resentment. So synonyms, antonyms, remember children, you have to learn this. So next we have antonyms. Now antonyms are the words which have opposite meaning. Now such words are already there in the textbook. Words will be there in the textbook, but you have to write the antonyms. Okay? Now the words, the left hand side words are already given in the textbook. You have to just write the opposite. Okay? Then let us see the words. Forgotten. Forgotten opposite is remembered. Opposite sign cross. You have to put a cross. When you are actually writing the paper, this you have to remember that you have to put a cross for antonyms. So the next word is trust. So what is the opposite of trust? Distrust or mistrust. Anyone is correct, right? Then borrow. What is the opposite of borrow? Lend. L-E-N-D. Then frequently, opposite of frequently, rarely. Okay? Children, I hope you have understood whatever things we have to study. That is, you have to learn question answers. Okay? And you have to go through the lesson thoroughly. That means any question can come. So if you have objective question, what you have to do? You have to remember everything. So you have to be thorough with the lesson. From anywhere the questions can come. I hope children you have gone through all the lessons. Okay, revise all the lessons thoroughly. This lesson I hope you have understood whatever we have done in the revision part. Okay, now best of luck for the exam. Till then, goodbye.